face and walked off. We did eventually fix it in the engine. It was like 2 years after.
What game was this?
It was various games. Mushroom Ghostbusters.
Nice.
Those two, you had the same conversation for every single one of
No,
those
no,
games?
no. It was like,
Didn't you get suspicious after the second time?
It was an engine problem that never got fixed.
Game?
the Wii one, yeah.
Oh, the Wii one. Okay.
No.
Oh, the Wii one.
The good one.
That's
That was
the
funny
one,
because there was a Ghostbusters like for the 360 PS3. You couldn't get all 1,000 achievements. It was physically impossible. And they patched it.
Didn't you get suspicious after the second time?
They finally patched it.
That makes me smile inside because I remember I sweated bullets over the equivalent on the Wii version. We had some little collectibles you could find, and you know it was the first full game I'd worked on. I was like, wait a minute, if even one of these is fucked up, you won't be able to get the thing for getting all of them. So I was like, I checked them and rechecked them and rechecked them like
I
5 or
hate
6
achievements that don't unlock because I got one on Dragon Age Inquisition. It's achievement for killing 2,500 monsters, but for some reason I don't have to kill 1,000 monsters. I'm no math wizard.
Is it possible that you just killed 1,001 in a single blow and just right past it?
Yeah,
It was an equals, not a greater than or equal.
Yeah, exactly.
That sucks.
I just wish games were better about like, let's go ahead and every time they start up, let's look at some of the basic stuff, like how many kills have you got, you know, I don't know.
Achievements that you get just for progressing through the story and beating the game.
Yeah.
The easy gimmies.
There was another one that really pissed me off and made me kind of score off achievements for at least a month, which was win 50 PvP matches in Castle Crashers, and I had 280 wins. And I was like, this is going to be the one, I guarantee you. Ah, damn it, I still didn't get it.
That was originally a Xbox, like a local thing.
Yeah.
I used to have a multiplayer Steam group where we would just tear through whatever was available for multiplayer. No, just for fun.
Okay, sure.
And to yell at each other. We spent a lot of time screwing up on Monaco, the sneaking game. That was interesting. But we tried playing Castle Crashers because I remembered hearing, oh, it's a great party game.
Yeah.
The multiplayer code for that is just absolute shit, it turns out.
Yeah.
The online multiplayer?
Yeah.
Yeah, the online multiplayer is
really
I
unfortunate.
almost gave them some free code on their forums, which was a counter, which if the variable goes over 50, it calls a function, and then the function would be called like unlock achievement. I almost gave it to them, but I was a little bit worried about non-compete agreements.
Sure.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
You're fired for giving code.
How dare you teach them what a for loop and an if conditional is?
Oh, I have another story now. So back in school, I didn't understand anything about programming, and the programmers would always use the term for loop, and I was never quite sure what they were talking about. And so finally one day I couldn't take it anymore. In the middle of a meeting I said, guys, I've got to get up to speed. What the heck is a for loop? And by way of example, my programmer friend Daniel said, so say for example you want to do something 5 times. And cutting him off immediately, I put 2 and 2 together, realizing that programmers begin counting from 0, and understood that a for loop, an F-O-U-R loop, must be the function the programmers use whenever they need to do something exactly 5 times.
So if you want to do 20...
Exactly.
How many
you
gotta do
exactly.
a 20 loop.
That's 8 for loops. Wait. Yes. No. Yes. No. I'm a professional.
Of a different discipline.
I've made a lot of mistakes in my life.
Then you need your 5 loop, your 6 loop, your 7 loop.
Whoa.
That's advanced.
Yeah.
Some
crazy
nuclear material here.
Back to school.
Oh, I love for loops.
Your 0 loop,
Hi.
your 1 loop.
Hi.
Also called NIF check.
So, how's it going?
Good.
Does anyone have any recollection of what happened last week?
We all died.
Did you all die? Get the fuck out
Yeah,
of my house,
we're re-rolling our characters now.
I see.
Gazoopal.
We are going to war!
So last time...
That's actually pretty much it.
I think we ended on an amazing speech. Actually, could we pull that up right
Let's go to
got that
the
cue.
replay.
I would rather if we make sure that Fat Wizard doesn't have anything in his hands, and then paraphrases or verbatim remembers the speech for us.
We will hold the line.
Score.
Yeah.
By the way, you guys know what that was from, right? Please tell me.
I do.
That was
Sounds
from Patton,
familiar.
right?
I'm
No.
sure I heard it somewhere.
Yeah.
Also, last night I made a 2 weeks reference and did the whole like 2
Oh.
weeks, and no one
Oh.
got understood it. And
I got that one. Okay. I was really like a movie
Yeah.
2 weeks. I was like,
Yeah.
oh no.
I'm getting
Totally
too
fine.
old for this shit, guys.
So last time we spent a lot of time running around trying to muster up help for our defense force against Slither, and
There it is.
it wasn't incredibly effective.
That or
with
the enemy's
the
already at
king.
the gates. Unclear.
The
I
king
think-
wasn't incredibly helpful. He
I
sent
thought
like
we
a
had
They
a
almost got
token.
attacked by every
Yeah?
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
one I get.
All right.
Enemy at the gates.
Yeah.
I pissed off the king.
What's the mod chat command?
The mod chat command.
Yeah, how do I make someone
Make a mod /mod space. Or you
Slash
can,
mod.
click on their name and click up in the chat.
Sorry, you guys play amongst yourselves. I'm just gonna chat this week.
Okay, we destroy Slither and
Cast a spell magic at
Glitch
Slither.
and
Yeah,
get
spell
all-
magic
I
Slither.
killed Zathus. Why am I doing all this?
We get all the
Wait.
gear.
No, Zathus was where I was hiding the experience.
I'm level 20.
Oh, excellent.
God.
Okay, so here's what's going on. You guys have, for better or for worse, found yourselves at the head of the force that is defending Tyre. Arrayed against you is the crawling citadel Slither, and its forces of undead, the bandits of the ghost vipers, and a pair of giants, because why not?
Yeah. Why not?
So we have 5 squads arrayed in front of Tyre itself. This is not your usual dimensioned map. This is a
Tyre looks to scale.
yes.
Yeah. it's a shoe.
Oh, there's an old lady in here.
Tyre, the shoe city.
Yeah. With bacon underneath.
So each of those
Bacon
figures
trays.
in
Yeah,
front
bacon
of the city is a group of 10 either guardsmen or gladiators, and each of those is arranged into a unit of 3 miniatures or 30 fighters. Each of you is sort of intermingled into one of those. They're sort of designated by different colors. So each of you will basically pilot one of those groups against the enemy forces fighting against you. There are 3 soldiers and 2 gladiator groups. So I'll leave it to you guys to figure out who is piloting what based on your character's pasts.
Well, based on my present, I feel like the gladiators would be.
One of the groups would be with you
Yeah.
for sure.
I
Probably
think
the
that
other
makes
one.
sense.
And probably the other
Yeah.
with him.
Yeah,
They
so I
know
think that
him.
makes sense.
Arena Barrett.
And soldiers for the rest of you.
Soldiers.
So, piloting a group of guys works very much like taking your turn in regular combat. You can move and take an action, but the particular actions that you take may affect how you move during that turn and how things play out. You can attack using the attack of your group's composure, whether it's a spear or a maul, or you decide you really need that ranged attack and you order you guys to throw their spears, in which case they might be using fisticuffs afterwards. You can order them to defend, in which case they move a little bit slower, but they gain a bonus to their AC, and you can order a retreat. Now, a retreat is special because once they become engaged with an enemy unit, they actually can't move away from it. They can flank it and move around it, but they can't disengage from it unless you specifically call a retreat, in which case you can't attack on that turn. You have to pull away. Any questions so far?
So, hit points, when they go down, does the unit go away?
Now, the hit points are specific for each miniature, so each of those miniatures has the amount of hit points that you see on there.
Right.
Your group of 3 guys works as a team. Everyone does the same thing, but each thing will attack and take damage individually. So I've got, for example, a group of 3 zombies here, and if I say that these guys are going to wind up attacking on their turn, then this guy will attack a group that is adjacent to him, and this guy will attack a group adjacent to him, all with the same attack, but all at the same time. And this guy can take damage independently, and if he takes the amount of hit points that a group of 10 zombies takes, he'll be gone, and this unit of zombies is reduced for it.
Are we actually in one of these units?
Yes.
So
Do
we
have
take
to
our turn.
designate that, or how does that work?
So you guys can do one of two things. You can split off from the main forces if you so choose, but you'll be considerably more vulnerable outside of the army, or you can move and take a commander action with that group.
Right.
So in addition to the things that the squad can do, you can do one of these three things. You can rally the group, which affects their morale. I'll talk about morale in a second. You can prepare the group, which gives them a defensive bonus, or you can incite them, giving them an offensive bonus. Now morale is important because, as I said, each of these little miniatures takes damage independently, and if one of them goes down, then they're removed from the unit. If one of those goes down, the rest of the unit has to make a morale check. It's a DC, I've got it written down here somewhere, but it's a wisdom check. And if they fail a morale check, then if they fail 2 morale checks in a row, then they're forced to retreat. They basically take flight. They don't think that they can withstand the enemy army any further, and they're forced to retreat for that turn.
What about using charisma to steed morale?
To say again?
So you said that.
So rally is one of the commander actions that you can take. So for any of those 3, you take a charisma check, basically to see if it works. No. So rally is the commander action to basically, if you rally them, then they're immune to morale penalties for this turn. Even if if you think that there's a good chance that they're going to have to take a morale check because one of them is going to go down or something like that, then you can use that in order to prevent it.
Okay.
But you have to successfully roll a 15 charisma check in order to succeed in that action?
Yes.
Okay.
What happens if you fail that? You just don't do it?
You just don't wind up doing it. That doesn't mean that the unit can't take actions unless they've failed a morale check. In addition, obviously, you guys have 5th level characters. If you guys think of something that you think makes sense in the battlefield, go ahead and suggest it, and we'll see how it goes.
Fireball!
Well,
Yeah.
so that's one worthy thing to point out. You're dealing with many dozens of Tyrian common folk, many of whom are not familiar with magic. So if you choose to openly
We'll
use
bring
your...
him up to speed real quick.
if you
Hey,
choose...
by the way, I do magic.
You just stay in front of me, but not too close.
I will leave it to you to use your magic at your discretion.
How long is each round then? Is it still...
It works exactly the same as
Okay.
regular combat. You're
So
gonna roll
concentration
initiatives.
spells are going to be the same as normal. Okay.
Yes.
So one of these
Yes.
is like 3 guys?
That's 10 guys.
10 guys.
Yep.
So we have
His
to...
name is 10 guys.
Okay.
His
And
brother's
we
name
have
is
to
10 guys.
individually track all of their healths? Or...
You have to... No, you track... So that group, you have gladiators, right?
I don't know. I have soldiers.
Oh, soldiers, excuse me.
I'm just...
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
sorry.
showing you
So
something.
I think soldiers have...
15.
15, so each
Right.
unit has 15 health total.
This is a unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Excuse me, each standee, each little
Okay,
miniature.
okay, alright.
Is it okay if I mark them 1, 2, and 3 so I can keep track of them better?
That's
with
fine,
my color?
absolutely.
Alright, cool.
And then the only other thing that I should mention is that a unit has to move together. They have to be at least 1 square apart from one another. If they somehow become scattered and they don't rejoin with the rest of the group, then they are forced to take a morale check, no matter what.
Which ones are the soldiers? The ones in the middle here?
Yeah, the jumping guys with the thing in hand, sort of in the sunset, those are the gladiators.
Okay.
And then the pair of...
The guys that look like Guile.
Yes. Yes, the Tyrian Giles.
Okay, so 1 standee is 10 troops,
Yes.
Oh, there's an image on the paper, right?
and
So these
3
are
standees
gladiators.
is a unit.
Yes.
Which one? Those are the soldiers.
Oh, the gladiators are the one that are jumping?
Yeah.
The gladiators are Guile. See, there's an image. I missed that.
That's okay.
You should have
Are
put it
we
like
just
in the
picking
middle of the
colors
text
now
and
at
been
this
like,
point?
what's this picture?
Yeah,
Oh.
I took orange.
You took orange.
Orange is kind of Victoria's color.
So what happens if the unit that you're in
I'll
goes
take white.
down?
If the unit that you're in
Oh,
goes
pink.
down, then the player will just
I'll
sort
be
of
green.
migrate to one of the
Exactly
other
whatever's
areas. If all
closest.
3 of them go down, then you'll basically be isolated, and I'll spawn you out on the field. It's kind of like you're sort of piloting a MMO vehicle. It sort of
I was gonna
shells you from
I
a
was
lot of your
hoping
damage.
you were gonna say Voltron.
Sweet.
I mean, you guys to date haven't tried to form Voltron. I'm not going to say that.
I'll say it's not possible.
Hey, if you all roll
What kind of
20s,
what kind of
something
roll
will
check
happen.
is that?
That's a Voltron check.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I have
I
zero.
should have taken
Voltron.
proficiency
well.
in Voltron.
Yeah.
We'll be right back.
Next,
The funny thing
next-
is, I believe 5th edition, these skills are just recommendations. You can add skills
Oh, really?
at will. So we could
Amazing.
have
Well, you just
Voltron
gained a
skills.
level, so you're going to have to wait until 6.
Actually, I don't think you gain extra skills by leveling ever.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Oh, no,
You're
you
one of
don't.
the
I
few classes
recently
that
learned
does. I think
Well, you could take
The background.
You could take levels and
other classes.
take a background, like learn
There's
a new
feats.
background.
Voltron.
There's
Oh, I've unlocked some new
There's a
memories.
feat that lets you pick a few extra
yeah, there's
skills.
feats for skills.
Yeah.
I think that's about the only way, though. Or just become a bard and you're half proficient in everything at second
I was gonna
level.
say you could multi-class into bard just for the skills, basically. Everyone should
I mean,
take
that's
up an
how, if you
instrument.
guys ever played Planescape Torment, that's how that works.
Oh, I love Planescape Torment.
Yeah,
John, have you played it yet?
I haven't played it
I
yet.
bought
Lobos hasn't played
Where's
it
my
either.
camera?
I
Hi.
played it.
Hi,
Oh,
Stu.
Not
Oh,
I
wow,
bought-
you got it right there.
Yeah, I put mine here
was
so
very
that
long time
now
ago.
I'm
What?
facing
Instead
not
of
profile-
the profile,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's not profile
It's a
view.
really good story.
Yeah, he bought me
I don't know if
Planescape
you
Torment,
focus
and
on
I get to
story
play it.
or-
I'm actually.
It was like a year ago.
I know.
It's
I'm actually,
so good.
I'm actually my backup of
I don't
playing
focus
Dragon
on
Age
story.
Origins.
I hesitate
Oh,
to say
man.
it. I
Yeah.
tried to go
That's
back and
like,
play
yeah,
it
like, cool,
like a
sure.
couple of years back.
I think
It
the
necessarily
strength
did
of
not age well in
Torment
interface.
is
It's a little hard to start now.
Oh,
Sometimes
absolutely.
story
It's
might not
absolutely an old
understand
interface,
pairwise
but,
even.
But
I'm
a
not
great,
saying
great
it wouldn't
game.
be worth it. I'm just saying it. Even a fan of it like me was not able to get back into it very easily. It's
So
just
which
like
game?
Sure.
Torment.
Planescape.
Yeah, it's a little rough now.
But there's a new one coming out.
There is.
Tides of
Yeah.
Numenera.
But
Yeah.
before that,
Yes.
Pillars of
Nothing.
Eternity.
Yeah, that's it.
I forgot the name. But
Pillars
I
of
remember
Eternity.
it. Pillars of Eternity.
Oh yeah.
March 26th.
Oh, that's real soon.
Yeah.
That's an
So you got 2
Obsidian game,
days
right?
to.
I think so.
Yeah, that's the Obsidian one. So you have 2 days to beat Bloodborne.
I can't wait.
Yeah,
Yes.
you won't be playing that though, right?
I hope so.
I didn't know you had a PS4.
Not yet.
I'll be stuck playing
But there may
Bloodborne
be a
for years.
cave-in
I gotta-
period.
I do plan on playing it, but you are correct. I don't yet
Smash and
have
grab.
PS4. Yes.
Maybe it'll come to Steam.
I'm sure that it will. Just not.
I
No,
don't think it
it's
will.
Sony published.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
They have no. I mean, they brought
Uh,
Valkyria Chronicles to Steam, but that's Sega.
That's Sega.
Weird.
Yeah.
It's different.
yeah.
This is Sony published. Anyway,
I don't believe in on a long enough timeline. Nothing is console exclusive.
You just gotta pick which streaming service.
Except for
or whatever
Nintendo
you
rights.
use.
Anyway, any
oh yeah.
questions?
So what do we need to do to set up then? We need to mark these.
I would just
Should
mark
we-
them 1, 2, and 3 so you can keep track
For
of
your
hit points.
convenience, if you like. Yes.
Sure.
Otherwise, let's go ahead and roll some initiative.
Alright.
Do we have initiative modifiers on here?
Just you can use your own personal, given that you're the commander of the unit.
I'd rather use this.
What happened to the mall lady anyway?
Oh, 19.
The female gladiator who.
She is mixed in
Oh.
with
She's
his
in my
unit.
unit.
Oh, okay.
She
Yeah.
knows a
on
leader
your
when she
unit.
can see one.
She knows someone she needs to keep track of when she sees them. Need to keep this person in line.
Basically.
Oh yeah, I did. I don't know if you factored this in already, but I mentioned that we did our speech, which conferred 10 temporary hit points.
I did not
So I
factor
don't know
that
if we
in.
wanna-
Everyone go ahead and add 10 temporary hit points to your unit.
Wow.
That's a lot for these guys.
Yeah, I know. That's a third.
Damn.
More.
That was like Braveheart. Versus
Believe me, with the stuff that I have on the other side here, I'm totally fine with doing that.
You guys are getting shreked.
So I'm just saying.
Thanks for
I
playing.
basically feel, yeah. I'm pretty much MVP of this fight by default for giving you guys all those hit points.
Yeah.
So
Clearly.
braggy.
I know, right?
I'm saying I could just walk out here now and still be the.
Oh yeah. How much
What is
distance
that
is
like?
each square for the purpose of spells?
Each one is 10 by 10. So these brown splotches, these are big rock outcroppings.
Okay.
So those are untraversable. These are just big spires of rock. They provide total cover. And this road is cleared territory. you can get an additional square of movement so long as you're moving on that area.
The sand's just regular terrain, not difficult.
That is correct, yes. Zathus, what did you get for inits?
7. Coming out with the big guns.
Yeah,
Starting
yeah.
Yeah. You're controlling the archers, hopefully.
Marvin?
No, everybody has
16.
spears.
16.
Everybody has a spear.
Marcus?
21.
21!
My squad
I
is
imagine
ready.
this battle's perfect for sneak attacking people.
Yeah, sure.
Antoria?
19.
Wink.
You
Barrett?
get 150
A natural 19.
Nat-
So 19.
Really?
buffer before we have to kill.
That's intense.
Before what?
Well,
3.
assuming all the
Yeah.
damage was dealt specifically to each unit at a
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
150
Overkill.
buff before we have to like pop out and actually be ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how unit commands are going to work with bears.
Yeah, you all turn into
He'd be like,
Just moon them as a bear.
I'll
that'd
just
be
like
clear.
pick up the units and throw them at the enemy.
Look, people are listening to Marvin. Anything is possible.
That's true.
very true. Very
Yep.
true.
Very true.
Very true.
When
Burst
I
into
read
flames.
from seeing the stats on tier soldiers, we could take over the city probably.
Yeah.
Yeah,
a couple of
that's
fireballs
true.
and they're wiped out.
Yeah.
So, first the bandits are going to go. The bandits are going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I'm pink, I think.
Yeah, you're pink.
Do
Light-
they
light
are
pink.
they using war drums at all? There's some music to this, or are they just stomping across the ground?
They are not playing any music, but I think we're listening to some Inquisition.
Yeah.
No, this is from National Treasure Book of Secrets.
All right.
Nice.
Wait, is that like
Let's
the
cage it
sequel
up.
to National Treasure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh God.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nicolas
Is that
Cage.
yeah, Nicolas Cage, right?
Yeah.
And Sean Bean, who survived.
What?
Yep.
He survived.
Travesty.
Yep.
Possible.
Oh, we have to play Sean Bean Quest sometime.
Sean Bean.
What?
Yeah, so I discovered this game. It's like a storytelling game called Goblin Quest, where you play as a bunch of goblins who are sick of dying all the time, as goblins are prone to do.
Yeah.
And in the rulebook for Goblin Quest, there is a official variant called Sean Bean Quest, where you play as a bunch of Sean Beans who are sick of dying all the time. And basically, everyone takes the role of a Sean Bean, like Sexy Bean, or Sharp Bean, or Shooty Bean,
Stark Bean.
or Stark Bean. And you have to work your way through the plot of a movie and try to get it to the end with at least one bean still alive.
Oh gosh.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And impossible.
And apparently not. There is
Yeah,
a movie where
there's one now, yeah.
There's one.
Marcus, you're up. Barrett, you're next.
I guess everyone rolls 20 every once in a while.
Yeah, right.
What's our movement? 3? 3 squares? 3 squares.
Yes.
Unless on here. But 1, 2, 3.
If you're on there, you can move 4.
Right. Alright.
All right.
Roads are overrated.
Barrett, Victoria, you're next.
So then this 4 squares or 3 squares is 60?
6 squares is 60.
6 squares is 60. Okay. Can I move and then use an attack of my own?
Sure.
Right, 2, 3. Well, actually,
Are you in bear form right now?
not yet. No.
Okay.
Not yet.
So basically, no one recognizes you,
do I
including
have,
your party mates.
This guy.
we don't have vision then over the mountain?
No, those are miniature mountains in the path.
Okay. 1, 2,
Each one is
3.
hundreds of feet tall.
Do we have to choose commander or regular action?
No, you can do so the unit takes an action. You, as the commander of that unit, can take an action as well.
Alright.
Whether that's attacking or issuing an action.
Correct.
Command.
You can take a player, like what Marcus or Zathus would do, or you can take a commander action. But keep in mind, something real quick to keep in mind. If you, as Marcus, decide, okay, I'm going to make an attack, you're only ever going to be able to hit like 1 or 2 people, rather than contributing to like hitting 10 people at once, that kind of thing. Go ahead.
They're within 120 then, right?
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so then,
Why did you smile?
because I'm gonna gesture my hands up in a wide arc.
Okay.
And I call on the great bear in the sky to aid us against our enemies, to help us defend here.
Okay.
A cloud appears above them. It's shaped like a bear.
In the shape of a bear?
Yes, it's shaped like a bear. Preferably like the
Bear.
head, like a giant roaring bear. And
spits lightning.
And spits lightning down. Yep, that cloud is gonna rain lightning down. So I'm gonna go with this zombie right here.
Okay.
And let's see, that does.
Is that 10 zombies or is that one big zombie?
That is 10 zombies. The only solos here are the 2 giants. For now.
I did not write the numbers right.
I keep looking over here to look at the camera.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't write the numbers right.
Clearly.
I think it's 3d10.
I'll know in a moment.
Is that just one 10
It's actually
radius?
It's actually got a radius on it. It is.
Yeah, it's a 15
3d10.
foot square radius.
No, it's 5.
Well, 5 and then 5 around the square I centered on. So it's 5 in each direction around it.
So it's 10.
No, it's you choose a point. It's 5 around that point. That's all it says.
Okay.
So 3d10 in a 5-foot radius of a point.
It says 5 in each direction.
That's what radius means.
Alright.
He is right. That is what radius
Alright.
means.
Alright. Anyway.
He's not a math bear.
Yeah.
Not a math bear. So anyway, 3d10 then. And they get a save for it, I think, right?
Sure. Yes.
Dex saves.
Oh, zombies are great at dex.
Yeah. Sure they are. 9, 7, and 1. So, what is that? 16, 18?
17.
17. Numbers. Not a math bear. 17 damage if they don't save.
This one here?
Yeah.
Hearts go flying.
Do you want to know a bear's favorite type of math?
What?
Algebra.
Now I'm definitely gonna kill you guys.
Yeah. There's Marvin. Please kill him.
Antoria. Marvin, you're next.
Alright.
To die.
I'd like to point out that the lightning comes from the bear's mouth. The cloud's mouth.
Cloud's mouth
Yeah.
there.
Well, you're gonna have to wait until next turn.
1, 2. Do diagonals work?
Yes.
Occasional eye
Alright.
beams too. Why not?
It would be better if it came from his ass.
Yeah.
Could you really recognize a bear's ass in a cloud?
Bear blast.
I'm sure it's the part without the bear head shape, you know?
Well, I don't know that it's the whole bear. Like, I imagine just like a cloud and then a bear's head sticking out of it.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Alright.
Like, if you're gonna sculpt like a whole bear, that's gonna take some time.
Yeah, it takes an extra round
Yeah,
to do
yeah.
that.
Okay, alright.
Alright.
Let's not get crazy.
Alright, cool. All done.
All done? Alright, Marvin. Oh, there's the Inquisition stuff. Excellent.
3.
Oh, I have bonus.
I'll use prepare for my unit.
Okay.
Oh, I did write down.
Yes, I do make it.
Okay. You're giving them some rousing words, I take it?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure.
Rouse everybody.
Just yells.
I already did my speech.
Someone's all speeched out.
Yeah.
He's like,
Wait,
I didn't prepare
Marvin,
anything.
is that a loss for words? What?
Is that a bear shooting lightning?
What?
Did any of us notice this?
Yeah. How
The
cloudy was the day already? Yeah.
the fog of war obfuscates Marvin's failure to utter. This guy is gonna go 2, 3.
Are those packs of ogres or just?
These are just
Oh,
giants,
onesies.
just
Yeah,
individual
or giants.
giant. And this one is gonna hurl a boulder at this group here.
Sweet. Catch it, Logos.
Fuck you!
Toss it back.
Yeah. You're on the.
Does a 24 hit your AC?
Oh god.
He could become a full
Miss
giant.
it.
Remember?
Huh?
He can become a full giant. He's got
That's
the,
right,
the
yeah.
flask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full giant hand-to-hand
That's
combat.
right.
Yeah.
Alright, this winds up hitting the unit closest to you. It takes 17 points of damage as a boulder comes crashing down.
Wow.
Only survived due to a speech.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, seriously. They're like, can't let
the blue guy down.
Say this, you're up.
I like to think that guy was like, man, that blue guy was really on point.
My ribs may have been turned into paste, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna make it.
Yeah.
They were surprised when giants came up to their city. But when a blue guy spoke, you won't believe what happened next.
Yeah.
Say this, it's your turn, then the Skelemans are
One
going.
weird trick
Click.
to defend the city.
Click
Give
link
us
for more
speech.
information.
Yeah. All right.
What happened next is shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you like to know more? Lovely. And I will also try and prepare my troops.
Okay. The skeletons are gonna go.
And I fail.
And then the bandits hustle forward. These are gonna. John, would you push these 4 squares that way? Oh no!
Yes!
No! My plans! And Marcus, it's gonna be your turn.
Okay.
Barrett, you're next.
Alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. 2, 3.
Okay. I'm gonna prepare my troops, or attempt to, anyways. No.
Why is he yelling at us?
They are confused. Roll for confusion.
Anything else? Barrett, you're up. Antoria,
Alright.
you're next.
For tear and for glory! Follow the bear into battle! And I'll shift into a bear and
Very
lead
well.
the charge. Very well. This is kind of
Very well. Very well.
2, 3, 4. 2,
Gladiators falling behind you, charging down the King's Road.
So I'm a bear now. I did shift
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Alright.
And then for my normal action, I will call down more lightning.
Okay.
Probably on the ogres this time. Or
Giants.
giants, sorry. I keep saying ogre. It's because of the model. Yeah, I'll do this one.
You're a model.
Oh, thank you. This one.
Boulder fist giants. My orders.
That's a 1.
1 and 3.
4 damage. So
What is
not
the
that one.
DC dex save that I'm trying to make?
14. Probably.
Yeah, Dex 14.
Okay.
So 8 or 4.
And they take half damage otherwise?
Yeah, they take half
Yeah.
on that.
Okay.
Savey save.
So 9 damage.
Alright.
Oh, 9? Okay.
Or was it 8?
It was 8.
It was 8. Sorry.
Seems
8 damage.
nonplussed by this bear spew. He eats bears for breakfast.
Barrett Fist. Barrett Fist.
Antoria, Marvin, you're next.
I thought it was this way. 1, 2, 3. Just following the line. Okay.
Oh, here it is.
The soldiers following you are a little
Yeah, it's 14.
perplexed. Where are we going?
Battle's that way.
Boss.
Sounds like strategy, sir. That's cheating, isn't it?
Victoria turns to the men and says, "Strategy is what will keep you alive in an attempt to prepare the troops."
Okay. Get a bonus for that.
8. I passed it with flying colors.
Oh, there you go. All right,
Didn't even need the bonus.
Seems to have a pretty good idea. Strategy. Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Makes
We're
a good
patting
one.
each other on the shoulders and shaking hands.
Stroking their chin.
All right, Marvin.
So if we move at half speed, and
Yes.
we've got a speed of 30, is that a 1 or a 2?
Round down is the default rule.
Yeah, but that kind of sucks. We'll call it 2.
Okay, good to know.
So I'm going to defend. All my units will defend.
Okay.
2. And I would like to then prepare my units, and I'll say, flanking will keep you alive.
Very well. Let's see what you got.
Let's see how confused they
I hope
are.
I roll a 1 on this.
Imagine how we feel.
It's kind of cocked. Let me roll on this.
Natural 20.
Wow.
You stole my line.
They all shout out.
How did I steal it?
My 20 says you stole it.
They hoist you up on their shoulders.
No.
Someone dumps a cooler over your head.
And the whole time they're all shouting, flanking!
Meanwhile, the giants are like, hey,
flanking!
that one's taller.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yes.
Kill the taller one.
Alright, so these two are now engaged. This one can't back away
Alright.
until the unit is dead. Actually, that zombie can attack, so that zombie will... that group of zombies will lurch forward with crummy-looking claws. Does 15 hit your dudes?
Yes.
Yeah! So they take some gross-looking 4 points of damage.
Man. It's crazy.
Wow. And then a giant throws a boulder at you.
Bad day.
He scratched me.
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Alright.
No, it doesn't.
No?
These giants are rolling.
The
Look,
15
look,
not sure
the
all the
15
time.
I'm not a math DM.
The 15 hit, but the 20 doesn't.
Well.
From either. Also.
They take 21 points of boulder damage.
Oh, they're the gladiators. They have
They're
more
still up.
points.
They do have more HP.
And then the giant closest to Pike Lord will lob a boulder in the direction. No, those are bandits. Never mind. They're not going to throw a boulder at the bandits.
Please do.
So instead, the giant is going to move that way 3 squares, please. And then Zathis, it's your turn.
Alright.
Is this a certain burned down house?
No, that's a legend saying that each square is 10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Ah, yes.
That's our
I
house.
see.
Now
exactly.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
Yes, it is burned down.
Okay, yes.
Alright, let's
That's our inherited estate.
Yes, it has a green glow around it to show that it's your territory.
In the middle of the desert.
Did we need to specify which of these groups we're in? I'm in the front then.
Because
I said
that's
it was
where you
right.
use your commander action.
Okay.
No. You can use your your unit action counts for the whole.
Oh.
Yeah,
So
the whole
everybody
unit.
gets that bonus.
Honestly, which group you're in only matters if your character is going to take some particular action specific to like.
Which I'm a
I'm going
caster,
to
so
attack
I
that
marked
guy.
it.
In which case, you guys can make that judgment yourself.
If that group got damaged, then do I get damaged or not until the group is gone?
Not until the group is gone.
Okay.
Not until the whole unit is gone. You're a main character. You don't have a helmet. People know what your face looks like.
Or your fangs and their.
Yeah, actually, your character
sticks
got like a
out.
mustache, maybe.
Yeah, it's got like a
Maybe.
handlebar.
Say this. What are you up to?
I'm gonna try and prepare my troops again.
Okay.
That's what Bling Bear needs.
Yeah.
Handlebar,
Hold a knife
mustache,
to their
come
throat
on.
and tell them to get prepared or else.
Yeah, I failed that.
You don't have
Oh.
strategy, you just have me. Now get over.
All right. And
That's more like a Marcus thing, though, maybe.
anything else?
I'll just spin to win.
Huh? Anything else?
Oh no, that's all.
Okay.
Just kill him. I don't need you.
You might be able to. Well,
Drink my
I don't know.
giant
I was gonna say use your bow.
and kill a guy
Yeah, well, better than none.
of 30.
All right. So there are 2 skeleton groups in range of that front standee.
All right.
One will take a stab with some. What do they got?
Skella
The
spears.
Skella-spears. Thank you.
All right.
They miss. They miss a lot. And the second takes a stab, and they miss even worse. They seem to realize just how terrible they are. And then the bandits are gonna go.
Skeletons feel ashamed.
These guys will close. And these guys will close.
Stretching.
Thanks, Yoga. Alright, so the
You
group.
need to get one of those like little grabby arms.
You know, I was gonna make like those commander sticks for like the World War II maps, but I ran out of time. So next time we do a mass battle, we all have to dress up in uniform. They're like shuffleboard sticks.
Yeah.
All right, so this group of bandits is they're all focusing their attention on
On the one.
the one.
Okay.
And the best they can do is a 14. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Yeah. All right. Well, swing and swing and swing, but in their enthusiasm, they really just sort of swing their arms in place, and none of them move forward.
Otherwise, you'd be fine.
This group over here, likewise, will attack that one unit they're sort of converging on. And only one of them seems to have the wherewithal to close and actually get some hits in. That group takes some scimitar damage, 5 points of damage.
Alright.
Marcus, your turn.
Mark it up.
Standing toe to toe with the enemy right here.
Hold the line.
All right.
The whole group takes 5 points of
I'm
damage?
going to go ahead and
Just that one unit. Or no, excuse, my words. That one standee takes 5 points of damage.
Right,
The
so,
other,
so does each troop take 5 points of damage, or is it cumulative 5 points of damage for the whatever?
that one
10
group
troops?
of 10 guys takes 5 points of damage.
All right, I'm gonna
Okay.
try.
The other two groups of 10 guys are fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna attempt to incite my troops.
Okay.
Say, strike at their hearts. We cannot let the Lich win.
Okay.
No.
He's yelling again.
Your words are lost in the wind and the chaos about it.
Unless I get a bonus for role playing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, I don't know what. I rolled a.
What did you roll?
I rolled 12. I have -1, so 11.
Okay. That's not enough.
Okay. All right. I'm just
So
checking.
generally, if you give it a fair shake, I'll give you a +2 bonus on
Okay.
those attacks.
All right. Fair enough. Okay. And then these 2 are gonna attack this one.
Okay.
And this guy is gonna attack this guy.
Okay.
So let's see. +3 to hit. 1 misses.
Okay.
I'm going right to left from my
That's fine.
middle goes, misses. And left goes and hits. 1d6 + 1.
Excellent.
6
6.
to this.
They close and clash.
So the other guys like shoot arrows or something. They just hold up the shields.
Yeah.
Nothing happens. They plink off.
These 2 are having dance battles.
Glow sticks and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, this is the perfect world to play Sandstorm in.
Thank you.
Sorry, everyone. Sorry, stream.
Oh no.
FOXHOUND is canceled.
Yeah. Go home, everybody.
Barrett, your turn.
Nothing
And
to see
Toria,
here.
you're next.
Alright, so I'll move my guys. Go right here. And then I will call lightning myself.
Alright.
Although I guess that means they can't attack, can they?
I'm sorry?
If I do call lightning, they can't attack, or do they still get their own actions as
They
well?
take their own actions,
Okay, cool.
absolutely. It's just if you call lightning, you can't
do a commander
incite
action.
or prepare
Right,
or
that's
rally.
fine.
Too busy yelling at clouds.
Oh my god.
I am
A
a
bear yelling at a
yeah.
cloud.
Actually, I am a bear yelling at a cloud.
That is perfect. You're like every internet commenter ever.
Let's go for the skeleton pack in the center right here then.
Okay.
3d10.
Yeah.
Sorry, I rolled terrible. 10 damage.
10 damage. Bones and shrapnel go everywhere. Go ahead.
Alright.
Give me that little mini man.
Oh.
One Skelosphere group out. And then I'll do the attacks from all of my guys.
Okay.
This one's on the zombie, and I think these 2 on the skeletons. Let's do this one first.
Okay.
17 plus whatever. I'm pretty sure that hits, right?
Against what?
Zombies.
Yeah,
actually.
absolutely.
Yeah. And they are a 2d4. 2, 6, 7 damage. So 7 damage to zombies.
Done a serious blow to their numbers. Wait, what?
Oh, no? Okay. You made the sound of exploding.
No. Just the
Okay.
sound of you doing serious damage to their numbers. Sorry. Wow.
Ah,
Pretty cocky.
Yeah. I got so used to removing figures from the board.
Oh, they haven't taken
Alright.
any damage yet.
Alright.
Or they
guys,
hadn't
Yeah,
taken
they
any
hadn't.
damage yet. Now they've taken 7 damage.
These guys to these skeletons.
Mm-hmm.
12 plus.
12 will hit.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Fucking Bill with your numbers.
I ain't gonna add it out.
Well, in a surprise to hopefully no one, the skeletons are easy to hit.
3 damage. And then the last group. 19. So that's gonna hit.
No.
Yeah, that one misses. 4 and 3, 7, 8 damage.
That's the other skeleton group?
Same one, actually.
Oh, okay. Then
So-
they mid-laugh fall to pieces.
Okay. They got a little too cocky. They couldn't bear the damage.
Listen here, bonehead. Antoria,
Alright.
save us.
Toria turns
Set
to
the map on fire. Marvin, you're next.
working on it. Toria turns to
Speaking of
his troops.
sending
I'd
on
rather not
fiber,
see you lads
fire.
get crushed under a boulder. Let's hide out here and hope the elements will help us out. And making sure that everyone else is behind him. And I am in the front group, so everyone
Okay.
else theoretically can be behind me.
Okay.
I will sleight of hand a flaming sphere attempt.
Okay.
Making sure that no one in my group is in front of me. So hopefully I've got some kind of advantage or something.
Okay. Let me just make 30 perception checks.
If they're all behind you and all of a sudden
Nice.
a flaming sphere comes out of your hands.
You called lightning and no one seemed to give a shit.
I turned into a bear.
Look, there are bear storms
Yeah.
this time of year all the time.
It's bear storm
I
season.
didn't.
Bears
I
ready
didn't
to
even try to. I didn't.
Oh,
You didn't
bloody
even try to
hell.
hide it.
I didn't even try to hide. I said, "May the great bear in the sky help us."
So 14 was my base result on sleight of hand, not counting any bonus for everyone being behind me.
Okay.
And a small black hole appears here. Not black hole, but an opening into a...
Holy
Sorry.
shit! You got black hole.
The thing.
All of that
it
was
not that
sucked
thing.
in.
a ball of fire spit out here and crashes amongst this group of bandits here.
Here, let me give you a,
Sucks in Marcus as well.
your miniature back.
Yeah.
I had to
Is
use
it
up
10
quite,
fireballs?
quite a note.
It hits things in a radius usually
Yeah,
anyway, so
There, no.
it should be
Well,
able
we
to...
never use that.
Oh man, that's
It should
true.
be able to-
It's true.
It should be able to be serviceable.
Yeah.
Alright. It crashes into this unit here. It's 2d6 with a DC 15 dex save. That'll be 9 or 4.
Oh man, they are prone. They are a wary bunch of bandits. They leap aside nimbly as the sphere arrives.
So the opposite.
Old flaming sphere trick.
Ah,
What
those
was
crafty
the-
wizards.
What were those numbers?
9 or 4.
Cool. Anything else?
I did my action, so they're going to defend this turn
Okay.
if we didn't move that far.
That's fine.
Okay.
Marvin, you're up.
Cool.
So Marvin, seeing a group of enemies clustered together in a type, he screams in a battle rage, "Come with me, friends, and watch how it's done!" And I will move.
Just be a wizard.
Sorcerer.
Or
Just be
sorcerer.
able to-
Yes.
And-
Just be a sorcerer.
Just be able to shoot
Thunderwave!
fireballs
Okay.
from your hands.
So, I'm hitting these 4. There.
Does that include any of your own guys?
It does.
Yes.
It does,
Eight-
yes.
Use Aethys's guys.
Yeah, which four?
Especially
these four.
yeah,
four.
particularly
Yeah.
Zathis himself.
I'm in the
Okay.
back, man.
Yeah, that's true.
You know me.
Yeah.
I was careful not to
Disengage.
hit Aethys.
Disengage is right.
Did so does inspiration go away at a long rest? Is that correct?
No, inspiration's forever.
Stays
Okay, so
until
everyone
you use
still
it.
has.
Well, most of us used it pretty
No, that's
quick.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have.
I don't have
I
mine,
haven't-
for
I
example.
haven't used mine. I
Okay.
still have mine.
I don't think I.
Well,
have
this is super inspiring. So Fat Wizard gets some.
Alright. So,
Killing our
it's
troops
gonna
is very
be
inspiring.
It's in character. Which is inspiring.
7 points, con save for half.
Okay.
And then con save is 16.
So I'm rolling for 3 groups.
Yeah.
I
I'm
guess you're rolling for
mine.
one.
Con save. Do I use my modifier?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one of my groups makes it.
What's the con save?
16.
16. Don't make it. 14.
Okay.
So, and then they
So-
also go flying back 10 feet if you want to do that or not.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, did we
so,
want to roll for wild magic?
Should I just? I'll just move.
Yes.
7 points, you said?
Flying
So
bears.
yeah, the,
Seven.
my group closest to them doesn't move.
There, I just moved them all at one
No.
square, or one group doesn't.
Well, if they made the save, they don't move. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Right.
So
exactly.
this one doesn't move because they were here. I actually started moving them already.
Oh, that's perfect. Perfect.
Should this one go back here then? And
Has to move somewhere.
Oh
I
no.
guess here.
That's too far away
kind
from-
of
I can't
legitimate
go now.
space.
Well,
you know,
Did you wild magic it up?
Yeah, I didn't get
Nothing
it.
happened.
Nothing happened.
All right.
And my other guys will say.
And
that's,
wait, Thunderwave has some damage attached to it, doesn't it?
9 or
Yeah.
4.
No, 7
Oh,
or
7 or 3.
3.
Okay,
Sorry,
got it.
9 or
Thank
4
you.
was his name.
And then my other guys will be like, "Wow, Marvin, you're so great! I'm gonna charge into battle and slice up some guys."
Veteran stabbed the filthy arcanist in the back.
Yeah, let me see about that. As a matter of fact, they do follow your lead.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
And they will hit. So this guy will hit this guy. This guy will hit this guy. We'll start with the left.
They don't want any of what they just saw.
Are any of those guys prone, or do they just go flying back?
They just
10
went
feet?
flying
Okay.
back.
They charge out of fear
2, 4.
or stupidity, I guess. They just saw their own allies get hit by being too close, and then they got in between him and them.
22.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
For 6 points of damage on this guy.
Is that the one that didn't get pushed?
Right.
Okay.
And then 16.
That will hit?
Okay, and that will be
Is that against the same group?
no. It'll be this group right here.
Okay.
And that'll be 6 points of damage.
Alright, that group collapses under the
mauls
mauls of your gladiator allies.
Marvin!
More likely, blue guy, blue guy.
Blue man!
Alright. I would say the blue man group's slowly carrying it up out there.
Gross.
After all the awful puns we let go, that one's
Get out of my house!
Leave now.
Boo!
Are you saying blue or boo?
Alright, the zombies are
That
attacking.
evil knows no bounds.
I was saying boo worms.
Right.
Also, you are an evil wizard. I knew it.
All wizards are evil. I thought I established this.
He's a wizard.
Alright, the center of the yellow units there both get mauled by zombies. They take
Sweet.
13 points of damage.
Sweet. Actually, I should write these guys. These guys haven't been hit yet. Or wait, no, that was one that was. That one was the one that was already hit before. Because that's my group.
Okay.
So this group
Yeah,
takes 13,
16.
16. They disintegrate them. They're gonna,
Oh, look out.
yep.
Uh-oh.
But I said I was in that group, so
No, you just go into
You just go to
yeah,
the-
it's only if
yeah, yeah.
everyone gets wiped
Yeah,
out.
it's not until the entire.
Though you do have a morale check to make, probably.
Yeah, right.
do I?
Yes, you do.
Once
Yeah.
one of
Sure
your-
do.
Actually,
Give me a d20 roll for both of those groups.
Actually, they're separated. now, too.
17. I
Yeah.
didn't say which one. We'll say this one.
Sure.
The other one. 9.
What is your
plus-
Wismod?
Wisdom is pretty high. It's a 3.
So 12 and 20.
Ah, so one of them has failed. So we'll say the one closest to Marvin is shaken.
I don't add my
Proficiency.
bonus, do I?
No.
No.
Okay.
Unless you have skill leading army.
Well, is that a skill check?
No,
You don't.
it's just a.
You don't.
It's just
okay.
a.
Okay, or is it a save?
It's a save.
Yeah.
Because if it's a
And remember, so now they're separated, as a matter of fact. So they need to regroup, otherwise they're going to be forced to take a check.
right.
The skeletons are going to stab at the ones closest to Marvin's group. And whiff.
So this one is afraid. This one is not.
They're
Shaken, not
shaken.
afraid.
yes, shaken.
Yeah.
Is that like disadvantage on attacks?
It just means the next one that they fail, they're going to retreat no matter what.
Right.
We're kind of looking behind him a little bit.
Yeah.
City looks pretty
I
nice.
don't see any enemies back there.
Yeah. All right, so both of these boulders are going to throw giants.
Damn!
Well,
So
I would actually probably be
this
good
one
for them.
goes wide and sort of thuds over here. This one hits.
right in the middle.
Let's make up a scatter dice. This one is gonna hits this group right here.
oh no.
Which group? His group.
Oh, they're already dead.
Yeah, they died.
Preempting that one.
They take 25 points of damage.
Yeah,
That would have one-shot him.
Yep.
But that rousing speech.
Yes,
Yep.
those honeyed words.
Yep.
I don't need my skull.
It's just a bunch of torsos.
Who needs bones anyway?
They shove the boulder off their pancaked bodies and get back up.
Davis, it's your
Jelly
turn.
party.
Alright, this group is going to try and attack this group, and this group.
Oh, I took the skellies early. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, I got confused. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this group, this group, this
They'll
group.
just
This
shrug
group.
for their next.
So, let's see. Blue is 2, black is 1. Natural 20. And what mod do we use?
Do they get 10 extra attacks on?
Your normal attack. So you're attacking, right?
Well, no, it says attack mods on their.
Oh,
on
oh,
the
yeah, never
actions.
mind.
Yeah,
Sorry.
they have.
Yep.
They have their own.
Plus 3, oh, that's right. Okay. Does a 9 hit?
Against a bandit? It does not.
I didn't think so. Okay, so natural
The
20.
Ghost Vipers are made of sterner stuff than that.
Natural 20.
Do they crit?
Absolutely, that's a
Nice.
crit.
Crit.
It's a natural 20.
Alright.
Natural 20.
1d6.
Has to crit. It's like a law of physics.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Alright. 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 points of damage.
Alright. That group goes down.
And
The
then,
Ghost Vipers are not made of sterner stuff.
I'm gonna try and incite my troops.
A little late.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's right.
They did just crit, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
they might take it poorly if you think that they need more encouragement.
Strike better, fools.
Oh, this guy. Anything else?
You know what? Having seen that group get crushed, well, almost crushed by boulders,
Yes.
I'm gonna rally my troops, I guess.
Okay. Sounds good.
In case-
How are you rallying your
Do what that one did.
Yeah. Here you go. I'm gonna say these bandits aren't so tough. Still the line. 19.
That's pretty good. They seem rallied.
Alright.
The little rally icon appears over their heads.
Yes.
Okay, there's motion from the citadel here, and a pair of large riding creatures emerges from the. Oops, Zathis dies.
You fell out of the
Zathis is gone.
flow of time.
Yep, fell into a plot hole.
I'm gonna roll a chaotic
Oh, he's
evil character.
A pair of this one is confused about where the battle is.
He's like, but I didn't want to leave, Slither.
Pillows.
But both of these large creatures are quadrupeds. They look like undead of some sort. And the one on that side, on stage right, bears a rider of some kind. If you're in line of sight, you can give me a perception check.
I believe I am.
I think I might.
Looks
be.
like line of sight.
No, because there's a.
Does a 7 pass?
No.
No.
I've got no line of sight.
Nope.
I don't.
All right.
Bad.
Okay. Well, there's nothing of interest for you guys to discover there.
Can I
Of
do
course.
knowledge nature to see what the creatures are?
Sure. On your turn.
Beasts.
That's it.
All right. The bandits are attacking. Each of these in this group will simply attack the soldiers in front of them.
Okay.
So that's the leftmost, the rightmost, and so only my rightmost connects.
Okay.
They deal 5 points of damage. And then, do I just have the one alive over there?
They're having a bad day over there. It's just the one dude.
Yeah, the one.
Okay, then they are going to attack the soldiers immediately on my left. That's it. Yep. And
They
they
got
miss. Yeah.
And
And actually, I needed to roll morale checks for those guys. They managed to make it.
And at the end of that turn, the flaming sphere goes nuts on the 2 units
Oh,
over
man.
here. It crashes back and bouncing them around, radiating fire,
Okay.
and dealing
Pinball?
5 or 2 to both groups.
Oh man, these guys seem well prepared for your antics. They're bobbing and weaving all over the place. Ah, flaming spheres!
Limboing.
Tricky,
Good
tricky.
thing we trained for this.
They're like playing volleyball with their
Well,
shields,
yeah.
knocking
As a
it
matter of
off, and
fact.
setting it up and spiking it.
Okay, these guys are going to charge forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The
1,
Dark Riders.
2, 3, 4, 5. Anyone in eye shot of that one can give me another perception check. It might just be a couple of our players.
Just behind the rocks.
A little bit better, but
I still can't see. Oh. I've got eye shot now, but there's like a million units in the way. Is that still eye shot or?
You'll get a little bit of a penalty, but sure.
Alright.
14.
18 plus something.
Barrett, it's a humanoid figure. You're not quite sure, but it seems familiar.
22 without accounting for any penalty.
The last time you saw this guy, he was leaving you guys pretty much for dead in the middle of the desert. This dual scimitar wielding elf seems to have switched sides somewhere in the past couple of months. He's barking out orders to bandit and undead alike. Look for the wizard! What? Oh! Flaming sphere! There's a wizard attached to that!
It's a druid spell too!
Did you hear that?
Sounded like a wizard.
Where did that come from?
I know wizards, and that sounded like a wizard.
Just so the audience knows, this is
Yeah, does anyone remember what the character's name was?
Oh, I might
He
have
was
written
dead. Why would I remember?
he was as good as dead to us.
Yeah, really.
Oh man.
So there was like he was the high guard or something for
He was the captain of the guard
captain of the guard for
in Altrak.
In Altrak. Yeah.
Altrak, and
His name was Telon.
Telemon, and he accompanied us to try and find Slither in the first place.
Yep.
But some complications arose, so we ended up leaving him out in the desert by himself.
I think he refused to go into Slither.
Yeah, that's
because it
actually
looks
the complicated.
dangerous.
Yeah.
And he
As
was
it turned
right.
out, that was less dangerous than going in.
Well,
Oh well.
anyway, Marcus.
Seems no worse for wear having been left in the desert, you know.
Well, we did know
Dead.
the Lich was interested in hiring anyone he came across.
Alright.
But how?
Battling enough.
Because like
let's
Slither
find something
left,
a little more.
like we, you know, I don't know, whatever.
But we don't know where Slither went while we were imprisoned inside it. It could have just stopped by and picked him up. We would have not been none the wiser.
That's a little better.
It would also explain why the Lich knew what we were up
Alright.
to.
What's up?
I'm gonna try and incite my troops.
Okay.
Alright, this time strike at their hearts. Do it better. No.
Mommy, he won't stop yelling!
Yeah, your troops start crying.
Alright,
Why are you so mean to us?
same attack orders. 2 to 1 and then 1 to mid.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll go right to left from my side. Got 15 hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
Alright. First hits. Second is a natural 1.
Wow, that is not going to do well.
No fumble chart.
You know, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Give me a fumble result.
Okay, alright. Fumble check is 11.
11, fall prone.
Okay.
That's not necessary.
That doesn't
I'll
make
say
sense.
there's some disorder in the ranks. People are. Which part? Stab. Go. I don't know. We'll try again later. And give us your last one.
Alright, last one is a natural 20.
All right.
Alright. Let's see, first damage roll on your far left
Yes.
is a 6. 6 damage. And then the one on the middle,
Yep, that's the crit.
the crit, is 11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
Well, despite the disorder in the ranks, you guys charge forward to the whirl of blades.
Sweet.
Ghost Vipers go down like so much chaff.
Someone laid a chaff grenade?
Anything else?
I
think that's it, right?
Are they able to move?
Yes. Those ones can move.
I'm just gonna.
Yep.
Well. I'm gonna do this. 1.
You're gonna go play volleyball with the
Yep,
volleyball.
you can do that.
There you go.
All right.
Better.
Barrett,
Alright. So I need to regroup a little bit.
you don't have to.
I'm gonna take a 5 here.
Now, okay, hold on, wait, real
Take a
quickly.
5.
Yes.
So now I'm technically engaged with the zombie.
Yes.
So zombie can't move out of his or.
Yes,
Zombie
that's
can't move-
correct.
It's
Okay,
stuck.
so it's like locked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright. I'm a bear, so I'm gonna say I can't use commander action, so I'll just keep calling lightning down.
Okay.
Um,
Oops, sorry.
Do lightning on that. No, actually, I'll do lightning on the zombie in the back.
Okay.
8. 16 damage this time.
The explosion of bile and viscera goes everywhere.
They burst into flames.
It's super gross.
Make a con
Alright.
check.
I did. It was bad.
Oh, you didn't?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
With modifiers, I got a 1.
And, so they can still attack. They're just, phased. This group right here. Or they're, what was it? You said
Yeah.
they're
Shaken.
Shaken.
Yeah.
Mustered.
Yes.
Okay. So,
Yeah, that's like that James.
this will attack the
Band.
skeletons.
James Band.
movie.
Jim Band.
Jim Band.
Not good.
There's a game called James Pond.
Yeah.
Pond?
12.
Yeah, where
Got
you're
pretty
a fish.
There's a 12 hit.
What are you attacking? Sorry?
Skeletons.
Skeleton, that will hit.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh god, the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that how it went?
4 or 5 damage.
No, that's
5 total.
Yeah, they collapse.
Well, but it's
Skeletons are wiped out.
I hit him before. And the other group's gonna hit zombies.
Okay.
Overlap.
Does a... Yeah, 16's gonna hit.
That's the first
16
thing I
will
think
hit.
of anyway.
Hello.
7 damage.
7 damage. More than a couple of them go down, but they're still cohesive.
Still hanging.
Yep.
Alright, that is it for me.
All right, Antoria.
Alright, Victoria gestures and his fireball rams into the bandits here. C15 dex save for 10 or 5.
Oh, this time they are not so lucky. That group explodes into a column of flame.
Yes!
Let me just check my notes. Explodes into column of flame.
Alright, cool. And one question. These guys only have 1 spear each. They didn't bring any extra.
That is correct.
Alright.
If you'll remember correctly, there was some contention about that at the end of last session.
Alright. Yeah, that's right. They had trouble getting requisitions.
Yep.
Let's keep our heads down, boys, and hope that flame keeps the beast away. It's a prepare effort.
Yeah, let the wizard roll the
Nope.
work.
They're like, yeah, this is a good guy.
Not
We're
even
not
close.
going to do anything.
Let's just keep
Marvin.
watching.
Yeah. We're just hanging back there, taking a nap and playing
This
cards.
guy will
Yeah.
attack there.
They're swapping war stories in the middle of a war.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with having a unit in
We were
reserve.
fighting this giant
What are we doing?
10.
To do what?
Oh, attack.
It's just like it was today.
And
That's against a bandito.
Bandito.
That will not hit.
Alright, the other guys will attack him.
Are bandits using spears by any chance?
Also a 5.
Does not hit.
I want to move my character away from the battle.
They have to stay together.
That'll be a morale.
Right,
Are you just
morale
moving your character or your group? If it's your group, you've already attacked. Or is that group attacked?
No.
Okay,
The
so
two
then.
front lines have.
Okay, so then that group is retreating.
They're certainly not retreating.
Were they
Were they
not
next
engaged?
Were they next
They
They
were
were
engaged.
Okay.
They were.
That was
They were
the
in the back.
That was the
Yeah,
group he
back.
thunderwaved with. They got knocked away,
Okay.
and then these two filled in.
Okay.
So he had that group
okay.
in the back.
Then as long as you're not adjacent, you can move away. Yes.
Okay. I will do that. And with a bloody lust in my eyes, I will draw from the sun and the moon, the
There are 2 moons.
ocean and
The jello
The other
pudding.
moon.
the other moon, and I will unleash a fireball.
Wait, you're not the nature guy. I'm the nature guy. I draw
Fireball!
from-
Right there! Right there.
You draw from yourself.
No, you're fireballing.
Yeah,
Boom!
you're a sorcerer. You draw from
Well,
yourself.
that should hit everyone there.
How does
Well, it's-
fireball work?
It's 150 feet, 20-foot radius.
Wow.
So it's 2 squares.
It's only 2 squares.
That's 2 squares.
It is only 2 squares.
So you might be able to get these 2.
Yeah, you can
Yeah, I think
shoot
you can
between
get
any 2.
2 of those.
These right there.
Boom.
Alright.
8,000 damage.
Okay.
So it's 8d6. It'll be pretty good.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh no!
I'm lame. I don't have enough dice for this, so I'm gonna keep it running till
7.
Oh, okay.
Do I get any?
Alright, Polo, do you mind either finishing me off or getting off me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is a family-friendly polo here.
Apparently.
So it's 2d6. I need 66 more.
Do I get some kind of save on
Yes. 16
Dex.
Yeah, Dex.
All right.
I heard that reflex about to come out in Mr. Pathfinder.
Ugh, you catch him completely unawares.
Yeah.
7 plus that mess.
16, 17, 18, 25.
25.
Just make sure that number's right. That's 20. Yeah, 25.
25. There's a terrific burst of
Oh, do you want to
flame.
do wild magic?
How could we not?
Last
Nope.
one.
2, that's close.
Yeah, it wasn't
Yeah.
close.
Wait, is this yours?
Yeah.
Both the beast and the giant are considerably scorched, but both are still on their feet.
The wizard's over there!
Oh, 2 wizards! Sneaky! Sneaky!
And that's all for me.
Alright, Zambambo is going to take a swing at the
Ah, thank you.
gladiator group in front of it. And whiff. Their heart is really not into it. This giant will take a. Excuse me.
A sneeze attack.
Hurls a boulder in your general direction.
Sneezes a boulder at you.
Comes crashing down in your group. But sort of, you know how like if something is like flying through the atmosphere, it'll sort of like fall apart because of wind resistance. Well, this sort of just sort of crumbles into a bunch of dust. Your group takes 7 points of damage.
This group right here?
Yes.
Did you get pelted by pebbles?
Yeah. It's like,
Ow! It
Squeezed it
stings.
too hard when it was throwing.
Yeah. That was the sneeze. It went crushed it. And
in fact, that was just a booger.
you're now covered in
Oh God!
Oh wow.
giant mucus. Oh!
This one hurls a boulder at Barrett's group of gladiators.
Bring it.
It hits the one closest to Rhine. You take. That's more like it. 21 points of damage.
Yeah! Boulder it up.
Yes. And then it's Zathis' turn.
Alright.
And then all the skeletons are dead. No.
Um.
My props.
Bandits are probably about to lose it too.
Alright. I will try and incite my followers or troops, whatever.
Finish him off.
Yeah.
Stab them like this, they'll explode. I know. I developed the technique.
Yeah. Exactly.
In my secret
Reduced
mountain
fat
fortress
wizard,
at
they're
Bloody
calling
Mountain.
What?
They're calling you reduced fat wizard.
I see you played knifey before.
What is that?
They're like, why is fat wizard
That's
playing a
a Patreon.
skinny
Nope.
sorcerer?
I failed that. So anyways,
Called you reduced
let me
fat wizard.
see. I can move this group.
I think they're talking about the T-Wizard.
Maybe
That
they
we
thought I
talked about
was
earlier.
reduced in wizarding abilities, but no.
Nah, you know what? Alright, okay, so 2 and 1 are
Like
both
normal
trying to
fat,
attack
but
this
reduced.
remaining.
Maybe they meant PH18.
There you go.
Black
That's a
is
thing, that actually
2,
exists.
is
I always assumed that your power came from your fat, kind of like Samson.
If I were to ever chop my fat off,
Exactly.
Or
having-
if you were ever to go on a diet.
1. Does a,
Or have it
does a
removed. Sorry.
13 or a 15 hit?
What are we hitting here?
These
Bandits.
That
Banditos.
hits both of them.
Ooh.
both?
Yeah, you guys are old hands at hewing into bandits these days.
Alright, so
Man.
they take a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
That group is beaten to a bloody pulp.
No more bandits.
Yeah.
So they do that run through thing where your army just runs through them and
Yeah.
they all
You're already dead.
Can our units move
Can
through
you?
other units?
Yes.
Okay, so
Friendly units, yes.
1,
So not Marvin's.
2.
yeah.
3. Okay.
No, don't, not this way. You go back.
Let me
along.
stop you right there, Joseph. Anything else?
His troops have been specially instructed to
that's all.
ignore that one
All
unit.
A fight breaks out between Xanthus and Mark.
Yeah, they start fighting each other.
Yeah.
So there's some internal turmoil.
Everybody's like,
Well,
what's
then
going on
tunnel
over
strike.
there? It's part of, what is it, soldiers and
He's gonna sort of wedge himself in there and go for that group of
gladiators
soldiers.
fighting each other.
At its rider's command, the beast rears back on its hind legs and tears into the group of soldiers, ripping with claws and biting with an awful pair of shaped mandibles that was cocked. That group takes 10 points damage on the dot. And then the other... Sorry. This one's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Snout in the air.
Strategy!
Marcus, it's your turn. Barrett, you're
Save
next.
us, strategy, save us!
Alright. I'm gonna help and try and take out this ghoul threat.
Yeah.
Zombie threat.
The last zombie. It's already been.
Am I able to take? Can I take these turns and like one at a time?
Sure.
To see if it dies. And
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna attack with this guy first here, on the zombies.
Okay.
Zombies.
Zambies. Zambonis.
Smooth it out the sand. Just like,
There was an episode of Ninja Turtles where like they were trying to convince like a mob boss that we're bad guys now to like get in on a secret plan, and the mob boss was like, okay, well you have to prove it to me that you're really on the level. And like the Ninja Turtles are all in their trench coats, the hats pulled down, like hands in their pockets, trying to be all bad. And the mob boss is like, all right, well I got this guy that's been, a real wise guy that's been getting on my case. I want you to put him on ice. So they took him and fought him in an ice skating rink and like hit him with a Zamboni and came back and were, alright, he's on ice. And the mob boss is like, alright, I'll let you in on my big plan. It was a good episode.
oh man,
Yeah.
those turtles, man, crafty.
Man.
Alright. I'm gonna
Yeah.
prepare my
Zambonis.
troops.
Okay.
Say, watch the big one. He's got big claws that hurt. And I rolled a natural 1.
Yelling at us!
I'm not sure they're ever going to listen to you, dude.
They really aren't at this rate. Yeah, I should just punch them.
Can't go worse than
Yeah.
talk.
Alright,
Yeah.
group 1 attacks Zambi.
Okay.
And that's a miss. Group 2 attacks Zambi. 15 hit?
That will hit.
Alright. 5 damage.
5 damage. They fall to pieces.
Okay.
Hey, Herbie,
Yeah.
how come you haven't learned Lemon's tiny hut yet?
I don't think it actually exists in Dark Sun since it's a
No,
shelter
that's
spell.
correct. Yep,
Yeah.
no shelter, no.
Believe me, I would love it.
Otherwise, I would have good berries as well.
Yeah, there's spell restrictions on.
Man, I would
Anything
have,
that creates food, water, or shelter
Yeah.
is
What
I
about
would have-
Lemon's secret chest?
I would have so many good berries
cute,
every day.
but, I mean, spells are expensive.
Alright, final group is attacking
Not good enough to justify when
Beast.
there's things
Alright.
like Fireball and Counterspell to learn.
21.
21 will hit.
Good. Good. 5 more damage.
Was that Chevron right there?
He's back.
Aw.
Rip Chevron.
Poor Chevron.
Missing in action.
Yeah.
That will do it.
Maybe he just needs a
5
recharge time. If Chevron was on vacation, he's on like a tropical isle on the beach,
Barrett.
sipping drinks.
Or maybe
Alright.
he just needs.
Sipping blood.
He needs exactly. Maybe he just needs a certain amount of blood to
Alright.
be to come back.
Like the waiter comes up on the beach and he's like, "Do you need anything else?" Shivam just jumps up and stabs him through the heart.
I'm gonna have my troops.
Someone please fan art this.
Get my troops.
Carson, are you there?
But the twist is he asked for strawberry daiquiri.
Oh yeah. absolutely.
I'm gonna roar to the great bear in the sky and call down lightning on our old friend.
Okay.
Oh, that's the one.
Stop
with,
rolling extras.
Yeah, that one
Tell
okay.
it one
I took it back before I saw the rolls.
Sorry.
That's
19.
Telon.
Yes, Tillamundo.
19 damage.
I don't remember his name.
What is it?
Teletubby.
Telamon.
Telemon.
Yes.
19 or 9, depending on if you make the
19
DC 14
damage, Dex 14 save.
As a matter of fact, the beast leaps in place and certainly is partially charged.
Bats lightning out of the air.
And struts away doing the haters gonna hate roll.
Fair enough. Alright, so it still took some good damage. Fair enough. Alright. Dark blue will be this guy, light blue will be the other guy. 10's gonna miss, I'm sure.
On
but,
what?
The dog.
Yes.
The dog.
The dog.
You
Whatever
can't
it
hit
is.
a dog with a
The
tie.
riding pillow.
I'm gonna call it a dog, I don't know what it is.
The riding
Hello.
And then a 19 natural, I'm pretty sure is gonna hit, right?
What's
19 plus 5, 24?
Yes, that'll hit.
24.
One day you will learn to say totals and not die rolls.
7 damage. Not
Alright.
bad.
That's the one that just got zapped, right?
Yes. That's the yeah.
The same beast.
The one that the guy's on the back of it. I already forgot his name again.
Telon.
Can I do a knowledge nature check real quick?
Sure.
Or is that an action?
You appear to be in the desert.
12.
And what are you trying to do?
Just to identify what the dog things are.
This is,
Or were.
give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
It's a dog.
13.
You're not sure what it is, but you recall fighting one of these things in the plaza when the wedding was crashed in the first place.
Oh,
Oh, that thing.
gotcha.
Antoria.
Alright.
I don't remember.
Antoria turns to his
To you, it's still a mystery.
It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, Antoria turns to his troops. Get back behind that rock.
How
We'll
many
see if
months
this
ago?
beast is as dumb as it looks.
That was the first session.
Well, I mean, how many months ago in
Oh, in
game
this- in the
time?
game
you know?
time? Yeah.
It's about a month and a half.
Really?
Yeah.
3.
It's not that long.
He sends his soldiers back here, but he stays here long enough by himself once they're behind to move the spear into him. So 2d6.
So wait, specifically you, or you in that squad?
Well, I'm trying to send them back and then rejoin them as soon as I finish this. I don't
Okay.
want them in sight at
That's
the
fine,
moment.
that's fine.
But I'm not permanently leaving the unit.
No, you've got movement to spare.
Yeah.
So you can do that.
It'll take 8 or 4 depending on a DC 15 dex save.
It snarls and leaps away.
Alright. And then I will gesture while no one is around to see it and shoot a firebolt in its
Shooting them the
general
bird.
direction. But I am still actually going to sleight of hand it just in case.
Okay.
The sleight of hand is 20, sorry.
Okay.
And the attack roll on firebolt is a 10. Oh.
Flies right over its bony carapace.
There's a wizard over there!
Someone's making fun of me!
Yeah, move these.
Who was that?
Okay. Is this still mountainy
Ferret's
thing?
literally right in front
Is
of
this
me.
little
Actually, it would be more
spiky,
like.
sorry, is this little spiky part still mountainy thing?
It is.
Okay, then I'll use that for cover too.
Okay.
Alright, I'm peeking around that to keep an eye on it, but we're
That makes
set.
sense. Alright, Marvin. Are we out of zombies? There are no more zombies.
There are no more zombies now. We're down to dog things and giants.
Zombie skeletons are gone. One pack of thieves is gone, or
Yes.
bandits.
I'm sure that the fortress is empty.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing else.
I'm sure that's all we have left is the Lich.
I rejoin.
I hope it's like
troops
20
and
packs come out.
What?
When we get to, I hope like 20 packs
will
of
prepare
bandits
them
come out right when we get to the
for-
riches.
The worst.
The worst. That'll do it.
Alright.
That's it for me.
Keen. Giants are gonna go. This group is gonna toss a boulder at Marvin's group. It's gonna hit, but which one is it gonna hit? Hits the group on my furthest to the left.
That one.
Yep. Takes 14 points of damage. And then this guy is actually gonna wade in.
In the water?
And
Uh-oh.
I'm
smashes
doing like bare
a
fisticuffs.
great meaty fist down onto the pack of gladiators. That connects, absolutely.
Knee drop me?
Just fell on you.
Yeah.
87 points of damage.
Probably counts. Really flopped on you.
Yeah, is there spillover damage?
That group takes 21 points of damage.
Is that one?
That's one, yeah.
One is gone.
Oh.
The other needs to make a morale check.
Alright. Pretty good. 18 natural.
There you
plus
go. 18 is what you need to make,
Okay.
so you've made it.
Yeah.
Out of fire.
Inspired by the great
Yeah.
cloudy bear in the sky, they fight on.
the Charmin bear.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
Don't squeeze it.
Sathis, you're up.
Alright. I guess we'll see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
I can make faces for chat. I mean, it used to just be like...
Bare faces.
I'm going to try and prepare my troops. Watch for the boulders. And I can make a 6.
That's not very good.
No,
Yeah, you-
well, I don't. My rolls for my.
You and Marcus aren't particularly great at inspiring. the
No,
troops.
we're not. My commander actions are very poor.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, your character's not really a leader.
True.
You're more of a stabber.
He is more of a
Explodey
stabber.
stabber. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he has a +2 to charisma, but
That's true.
Takes a lot to
It's
lead
more
a unit.
exactly. It's more like coaxing and you know.
I think Marvin's
Coercion.
the
Coercion.
only
It's
one
not
with
really
enough
much of a
natural
coaxer.
charisma to pull it off.
More of a
now.
staff.
Yeah.
It's
I
gonna be so
coax
shiny
with
and
the
blue.
pointy end.
See,
of
what
my
you needed to
dagger.
do was like
Coercer.
hide, and they'd be like, "Where did that guy go?" And then you like plunge out of the shadows and kill one of your guys, and the other 29 go like, "Ah!" And then you're like, "That's gonna get you." Well, the fights could still happen, so I'm giving you too many good
I like to
ideas
imagine
here.
he actually
Okay.
like emerges from the center of one of his units.
I didn't know you were a chest burster.
Oh man.
And that's where you always leave a note. Anyway, the beasts are gonna go.
We learned our lesson.
This one is none too happy about the plight it currently faces. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's gonna attack that center group of soldiers. Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Yeah. Numbers. That group takes 17 points of damage. Telon is riding will attack the group in front, the one closest to me. That definitely connects.
Alright.
Taking 8 points of damage. Still up?
You're still up.
Nice,
You've been
nice.
spreading out damage nicely.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Marcus, it's your turn.
Oh man, I forgot
Barrett,
to
you're
ask.
next.
Alright.
Sentinel even been
I'm gonna start making
Was
my.
Sentinel working this situation?
Dubious.
Okay.
There's a lot of units on the field.
What are you
I'm
trying
gonna,
to do?
I'm gonna ask for something special on my turn.
Okay.
I'm gonna start making my.
You could probably use it against a specific unit.
I had another idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna make my speeches after I make my roll from now on
Okay.
because it seems more appropriate. Oh, a 16.
All right.
We've been beaten and battered, but we have the power to take them out. Play it smart. And that's an insight, by the way.
Play it smart, says the warrior.
Wow.
That's right. Look, I got more wit intelligence than this guy.
That's true. That's true. Okay, I'll give you that one.
Alright.
Give you that one.
Alright, so let's see. I don't know where this guy is. Is this guy here? I assume he's there.
Yeah.
And this should theoretically be able to hit the... Oh, I guess I can't move out of that guy's range now.
Yeah, you're
No,
diagonal.
he's engaged.
Yeah.
Oh wait, but this can diagonally hit this guy from here? This
No.
is this large creature? Or
Yes.
Oh, you can.
is it like a 3x3?
It's 2 by 2.
You can take a step though.
2x2. Well, he's not in the middle of anywhere, right? He's like on a square. I'm questioning if I can attack him from here.
No.
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 Okay. Alright. These two are
You can
going...
definitely attack this one though.
Yeah.
With that group.
Yeah. These two are gonna attack Dude Bro.
6-legged.
Telemundo. And this one's gonna attack the other guy.
Skelly dog.
So let's start with the closest. Non-Telemundo attack. Oh, advantage on attack roll. Yeah.
Yes. Good.
14. Has a 14 hit on this guy?
It does not.
Okay.
Dinks off of his bone armor.
No worries. Those are my bad rolls. There we go. Ignore that natural one. 20.
That hits.
Okay. And one more. 21.
That hits.
Alright, so we'll do 2 damage rolls against Telemundo.
Boy.
Alright. 8 damage.
Yes.
Yes.
Good.
That's it.
You hear a faint.
All right.
Team Whisper.
Barrett, you're up.
All right.
You
Seeing
doing
as
something special?
yes, seeing as how my 2 groups have fallen, and this is the last group. Can I use Sentinel to take the front and take the damage in place of my group?
Sure. Yeah,
Alright.
you could do that.
All right. So I'm gonna lead the charge then. Go for Telemundo.
Okay.
I'm still gonna use their damage rolls and do Cold Lightning if that's fine.
Sure.
Alright. So I'll do Cold Lightning first.
Okay. On Telemon.
Yeah, Telon. 8, 13, 13 damage total unless he passes a DC 14.
His beast once again nimbly dodges aside.
So half that.
Yep.
And then my unit's gonna attack him.
Okay.
And then they'll form up behind me, I guess.
Bear formation.
Yes, bear formation. Natural 18 plus the 5, so 23. I'm gonna assume that hits.
Yes, that hits.
6 damage.
6 damage. This beast looks worse for wear. Anything else?
That'll be it.
It's
I'll
alright.
roar at the enemy.
Alright.
Are there enough rocks nearby that could be picked up and thrown?
You're a
yes.
wizard.
He wants to be a giant now.
They're not proficient in rocking.
He's changing his
Are
class.
the guards proficient in rocking?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, I see. Well, then we will never mind on that then. He turns to his group. Good. The beast is engaged. Let's move back and attack. So he starts heading this way again.
Okay.
And the way this movement is actually going to happen is I'm going first and then motioning them forward, but before I motion them forward, I will shoot a firebolt.
Okay.
Which I will also disguise as usual. The disguise is a 12.
Okay.
And then the actual firebolt on the beast is a 17? Oh,
That
sorry,
hits.
15.
Doesn't hit.
Had the wrong number. Oh,
It
well.
hits, but it just sort of fizzles as it
The
connects.
fireball does rush ahead and charge into the beast, though. It will take 6 or 3, depending on a DC 15 dex save.
Once again, these beasts prove their adeptness at dodging magic.
Fair enough. Alright.
Okay. Marvin.
So if I move here,
Uh-huh.
I have a straight line to hit all 3 of these, right? It looks like it catches the front corner of this, and the middle of this, and the back corner of that. We can draw, like...
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm willing to say yes.
Pencil check.
Yeah, it looks like you
That's-
could do
that's
it.
fine.
You'd have to tilt it. Yeah, you're good.
Yep.
Pencil check.
Alright, so... I
I assume this is
will...
gust of wind.
Is your lightning thing still up?
Yeah, the cloud's still there.
I will raise my hands from it, arcing lightning from your cloud to my hands.
So this one comes out of the bear's eyes then.
Yes. And then I will hurl with the power of Zeus
Bear Zeus.
and Athena
Athos Zeus.
Yeah.
lightning bolt
The power of Bear
to hit
Zeus.
those guys.
Alright. I think I get a dex save, is that right?
Yeah,
DC 16.
dex.
Take what you need.
Alright, the
The red
beast
one
is
is
going to
empty.
make it.
Here's
The
it.
giants had no chance to survive.
A lot of dice there.
That is a lot of dice.
Kaboom!
Oh, you're red knight.
Yeah, we're Sorry.
Lies. Lies and deceit.
I should have given you the blue one, of course.
Should've used mine. Mine are pretty good.
Well, red is for
That's
fire spells.
21.
21.
21 or
10.
10 for half.
Alright, so both of the giants
Oh, yes.
are struck. And they do that thing where they light up and you can see their skeleton.
They have Blanca attacks.
And they're smoking, but they're still on their feet. The beast, however, collapses to the ground in a spray of bone and bile. Telon, however, nimbly leaps off as it crashes to the ground.
You want me to roll wild magic?
Oh, certainly.
The Teletubby lived.
Nope.
Damn it.
This is so wild.
We're gonna get a one on that.
Is it a 1 or a
I've
2?
never ever, no, it's just a 1. And I've never ever rolled a 1 on that.
Change it to 1 through 10.
Well, it's a higher. There's something that makes it happen much more often.
It's the wild surge.
Yeah, when you
It's down
have
if
to
I
have it.
regenerate.
Yeah.
Alright, the giants are gonna go.
Oh, my bad. I forgot these guys. I never said I was
That's
done,
fine, that's
so...
fine, that's fine.
Gotta keep them together, though.
Yeah, they're close enough. And I believe I can attack them. He just takes up 4 squares, right?
Yes. Yes, you can attack a giant. You have the technology.
13.
13 will hit.
Oh,
Yep. They're big and fat.
7.
Just like me.
7 damage.
7.
And the other guy will attack. That's more, so he'll take 5 points.
So a total of 13s.
That's all I got.
Okay. That one will bring its club crashing down on the leftmost, or excuse me, not club, fist.
This guy.
Club? Where did the club come from?
Yeah, really.
It's right there. I see it.
Yeah, crashing down onto that one. Does a...
It could smash with a boulder.
It could.
Pick up a boulder.
It doesn't have a boulder until it enters its throw animation.
Oh, okay.
Does a 15 hit those
Yeah, it
guys?
does.
Yeah.
The trolls from Stone Soup.
They
Troll
take
hunter.
16 points of damage.
We're still up.
Oh. And then this guy, he's gonna punch down at the gladiators in front of him.
Yeah.
Hitting a bear.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
bear. That's right.
Bear's
He's
at
punching
front.
at the
You
bear.
may have to make a concentration check.
No, the bear's right out in front. So, and
Yep.
giants aren't terribly tactical, so he'll just punch at the bear. Does a 13 hit you?
Oh, is it my AC or the group's AC?
It's your
probably
AC.
mine.
Yeah,
It
it's,
hits.
you're in front, buddy.
It hits.
Yeah.
I knew I should have bark skinned. No.
Right.
Yeah.
Call Lightning's been a little
Yeah, I
better than
know.
Barkskin, I think.
Yeah. Bring it.
He takes 22 points of damage.
Can do.
And that's a DC 11 concentration check.
Alright. I can make that.
Yeah, it's relatively light. Unless you roll a 2.
Alright.
Call Lightning.
Bear cloud. Poof.
Bear cloud out.
Oh no!
There
Explodes.
goes my lightning.
You used
bolt.
all its energy.
Oh, no.
This is
Yeah.
CNN.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's your fault.
This concludes Bear's broadcasting day.
Yeah.
The
It's
Indian
'cause-
head pops up onto one of the moons. Alright,
Bear
say
lets-
this.
the bear cloud lets one final roar and then dissipates.
Let's see. This group is gonna head over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, better me than the group. I've got more bears than I do groups of people.
Is this group able to attack the giant?
They're not.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. So this group here is going to attack that giant there.
Telon gets his own net. He's going to go at the very end of the round.
Natural 20.
Damn!
You
Pretty
stab
good.
him like this.
It's not me. It's my group.
All right.
Unfortunately.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah.
You're like behind them, like guiding them.
Yeah, I'm like
stabbing.
it's like ghosts. I'm like guiding. I'm like
Ghost
Go
stab.
launch detected.
9, 10, 11.
Ugh, says the giant as he is filled with murder.
Oh my god.
What else? This round.
Attack those
I guess-
berserkers, they look rude.
Yeah, I'm gonna take an attack. I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna try and attack Telon. Let's see.
This is you or your group?
This is me.
Okay.
With your bow?
Oh.
No, with my
Crossbow.
dragon.
He's just like in his face, like.
Oh, okay.
my dragon bone scimitar.
Gotcha.
Ah. He notes your approach and rolls one of his own scimitars in his hand.
Excellent.
Oh, Duel of the Fates.
Those guys didn't actually get
All the cool sword fights. You think of Duel of the Fates? Oh my god.
Alright.
It's looking good.
18.
Actually, those two didn't get along very well, if I remember right. There was some
21.
punching
No.
involved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
22.
Oh, that'll hit, as a matter of fact.
Alright.
You knock aside his parry with ease and stab.
Hey,
stab,
sneak attack,
stab.
right? There's another enemy. There's another ally adjacent. to
Yeah,
him.
that's true.
There are a lot of allies, Jason.
Battlefield rules.
3d6
Super sneaky.
plus 1 damage.
Well,
Yeah.
he's got an ability where it's very specific. Like, if he notes a particular attacker coming in, and given the way that I think sneak attack is usually supposed to work, I'm going to rule that it doesn't apply in this situation. He's very clearly fighting you one-on-one.
Okay.
Poop.
Yeah.
Alright,
I'm
so
sure you'll do plenty of damage.
Yeah, you gotta
even
throw
without
sand
it.
in his eye.
Well, it's just 1d6.
Oh.
Rogues are kind of
Yeah.
all about the sneak attack.
Exactly.
Okay.
But there's no sneak attack happening.
So-
There's no party.
Half sneak.
No? Okay.
Half sneak.
All right.
Should have crit.
1 point of damage.
Plus,
do you-
plus.
Doesn't your
Yeah, you
Yeah,
get.
you get that.
Plus 1.
Yeah! You
2.
just doubled your damage,
Yeah, 2 points of damage.
buddy. Ugh.
Wasn't that a special? Was that a special scimitar or normal?
It's a special scimitar, but
plus
it's
1, right?
It's +1.
Maybe
and
add your dex bonus, right?
+1 to damage resist.
Oh.
You should add your dex bonus?
Yeah, you add your dex or your strength, whichever weapon. Is it a finesse weapon?
Yeah, scimitar is a finesse weapon.
Then yeah, add your dex bonus. Yeah.
I think.
Gotta be
The
there.
damage?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then it's then 6 damage.
So if there's another group engaged with him where he's got like 10 other people to keep track of, then you can use your sneak attack damage.
Okay. Is he not?
Well, it's not.
Or is he?
What's your dex
He hasn't been
bonus?
attacked by
Plus
anybody
4.
else yet.
Okay,
Right,
then
exactly.
It's
Okay.
five damage total. Then.
Well,
don't-
no, I rolled a 1,
Right.
+1.
No, no.
2.
Oh, is it +1 for the sword? Or
Yeah, the sword's
Yeah,
plus
Yeah,
one.
the sword's
Six.
+1.
Yeah, we're
6
good.
damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if your unit engages with him and you attack, you can get sneak attack bonus.
Okay, so my unit has to actually attack him.
Right, or another friendly one. It's just
Right.
no one else is fighting him right now. So
Okay,
you're the only
I'm the
one
first
from
one to
pay attention.
take-
Exactly.
Oh, but if he hasn't taken a. Okay, there's another thing.
He has been riding a mount. You know,
Okay,
he's-
so that
he's been
counts as
active in
his.
combat.
Okay,
Yeah.
active in combat.
he's definitely not.
He's been in
flat-footed.
combat the whole time.
Where am I? My
How
mount
did-
popped.
How did I get here?
You were just AFK riding through the zone.
Exactly. That's the way I took it. It's my unit.
Like, where the heck? I'm in a fight.
Boy, I was getting a drink. The phone rang.
Uh-oh.
Slither lurches forward.
Yeah.
Time to dispel magic, that bitch.
I don't think it's gonna work.
I say we commandeer it for.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so the beasts, one of them has gone down. The other will take a bite again at that middle group and connects with a plum, dealing 22 points of damage.
Oof.
The other two need to make morale checks.
Alright. And red is group 1, black is group 3. One gets a 19, 3 gets a 10.
3 is shaken,
Shaken.
and the beast will lurch forward this way. Actually, he can't do that. He's engaged with
Yeah.
this group, so he can't.
Yeah.
Can't
He's
do
just
that.
gonna take some burnies.
We'll see.
Some burnies.
6 or 3.
He takes 6. He was a little too cocky on that one, and he's taken 6.
He thought he was gonna get to move away from it.
Yeah.
Cool. Marcus, it's your turn.
Alright. Seeing how trying to inspire his troops in any fashion is not working, Marcus is going to take matters into his own
You were pretty good
hands.
that last time.
One time.
Did it? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's right.
didn't it?
Well, you forgot about that.
Yeah. Because of short-term memory.
Oh yeah. So both of my troops are going to attack the beast as well as Marcus.
Okay.
So I'm going to have my troops go first. Okay, 21.
That hits.
Alright, group 2 gets green. Okay, that misses.
Alright, well,
So I'll
some of
roll
you
that,
guys
I'll roll that damage.
thrust forward with their spears in defense of the city.
4 damage.
Alright, alright.
Okay.
Beast roars in irritation.
Marcus is gonna lurch forward with his great sword.
A whole lot of lurching going on today.
Yeah, there's one. Alright, I missed the other lurching.
Lurch is this week's short.
Alright, so I'm using, I get to attack twice because I'm a sweet dude. Oh man. 19, that's a crit for me.
Alright.
And then 14, does that hit?
14 will not hit.
Alright, well I crit, so that's okay.
Alright.
Because you're a sweet dude.
Because I'm a sweet dude.
Sweetheart.
That's me.
Stab him in the sweetheart.
Shot to the heart.
Okay. Didn't do it. Alright. 11, 14, 18. 22, 23, 23 damage.
23. Why don't you describe your killing blow?
Ah! He fucking slashes across all of its legs and cuts 2 of its legs off. So he's stumpy.
the top half slides off
Yeah,
the leg.
exactly.
Resident Evil
Alright.
style.
Gone.
Yeah. Small little red line.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else?
Makes a sweet spinning thing with a sword and then
Oh,
turns
man.
to face.
Oh.
Turns to face
Telon.
Telemundo.
Alright.
Telon.
Now, if your units don't reconnect, they're going to have to make a morale check.
Well, I was about to ask if I still get movement, right?
Yes.
Or, okay. In that
So,
case,
yeah,
they
you
are
can-
going to.
Yes. Easily remedied.
Yes.
Alright, Barrett, your turn.
Alright. Lightning is gone, so it's time for Bear Claws. Telemundo. Dark blue will be claws. Let's see.
This is against the giant?
No, this is Telemundo.
Okay.
That'll be his name forever now. Does an 11 hit? I'm gonna guess no.
11 does not hit.
Does a 23 hits?
It does.
Okay.
He laughs off your first attack and then you just tackle him.
That is the bite, actually. So then I bite him.
Bite his head off!
Oh, but I rolled a 1.
Keep making fun of me!
4 damage. 4 piercing damage.
Spit in my eye.
And then my troops will attack him as well.
What do I ever do to you except lead an enemy army? That's what I thought. I accept your apology.
My troops rolled a natural 1.
Oh man.
They-
Give me a critical failure.
Oh man, for the troops?
Yeah.
19.
19.
The tame one, I think.
Weapon dropped.
Oh.
Oh man. They all dropped their...
Oh, they start picking them up. Oh, that's mine. No, it's no, I wrote my name on it. I got my bandana. Anything else?
The bear scowls at his troops, and that is the end of my turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Antoria.
Can military units double move?
Can they double move?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Okay, so double time over here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
But yes, but you're gonna take a penalty to AC if you get attacked.
Oh, how big a one?
2.
Okay.
And the AC of these guys are pretty low anyway.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6. Okay, and then they will
They're one less than me.
filter in behind. And then the flaming spear will move 1, 2, 3. Start tracing around them. And
Strategy!
trying to make sure that making sure that everyone's behind him again. I'm still in the front unit, so this should be possible. I will firebolt at Telemundo.
Wait.
I think I have sight, maybe?
No, there's a mountain in between you two.
Oh, how about the giant?
Half cover.
Half cover? I ignore half cover.
Oh, well, great.
Perfect.
Wait, half cover for breakfast.
Alright, he gestures of his wand, but he is making the hide check. 12 on the hide. And then the firebolt. Jesus. 13.
13 on the giant will hit.
Okay. It seems the firebolt curves and winds around strangely and plows into the giant. After taking longer to get there than it would have been expected to.
Those are
And
curveball.
inflicts 15 damage.
Oh! As a matter of fact, describe the immolation of the giant for us, Herbie.
Alright, the firebolt winds around, flies in his ear. Smoke, flame bursts out of both ears, and then it flies out and then fizzles out above his head.
Wow! Alright,
Blows
alright.
his head clean off.
Well, he's still alive.
Well, actually, it did not blow his head off. You just saw a burst of flame from both ears after it went
So it
inside.
destroyed his brain.
Yeah.
Yes.
It followed him
So you
out.
can
little
still
bit
use
that
the
was
rest
there.
of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so we can carve his parts and use
Yes,
it for later.
yes.
Alright. And that is my
Alright.
turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Marvin.
I will prepare, incite my units, and
Okay.
I say, the tide of battle shifting, give them no quarter. And I I rolled.
Oh.
The tide is shifting.
What's a
Run
tide?
away!
What's a tide, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sand
Well,
tides.
yeah.
Still tide, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah, they've got tides.
Good
Just-
side.
They're dirty.
I'll have my group attack him first.
Okay.
10.
That does not connect.
Second group over. 22
Good.
That will connect.
for 5 points of damage.
Alright.
And the third group. 17
That hits.
for 4 points of damage.
Oh, he's looking like a bloody mess, but he's still up. And as a matter of fact, he's gonna punch down towards your first group.
Uh-oh.
12?
When you say first no, it doesn't.
Oh, well, he just sort of flails in midair, and blood splatters the crew, but everyone's still hale and hearty. Zathis, you're up.
Alright. Let's see. I'm gonna move this group here. There. That group there.
Not looking good, Telemundo.
There.
It's like
Not
the end of a
looking
level
good.
in Dynasty Warriors. Like everyone's surrounding one last commander. The life meter going down by
Boo Boo
pixels.
cannot be defeated.
Alright, so all three of these are gonna attack. And
Okay.
I'm also going to attack.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
Telemundo.
Well, let's see. Let's do all three.
Picked a
all
really
four at
bad
the same
PvP
time.
zone to AFK.
Yeah.
Through.
Okay, so let's see. Whatever.
Which one's yours?
like that
Tiger's
one I
Eye
see.
is gonna. I was gonna say that's a 7. Oh, the actual one right there. Yeah, this is group 1, 2, 3, and me.
In
So-
order of best rolls.
So, what are our results here?
Group 1 rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Group
Fumble?
2.
We'll deal with that in a
Yeah,
second.
we'll deal with that in a second.
Plus 3 for the.
Yeah, plus 3. So 13,
Miss.
20,
Hit.
and 9, 10.
10. Miss.
Okay.
So some of your guys managed to strike home.
Yes. Okay. So it's group whatever this
Sure.
group here.
Good old group, whatever.
We knew we could count on them.
6 damage.
6. He manages to lightning fast parry most of them. A couple make it through.
Okay. And then my fumble. 6.
6. Your group is scattered in disarray and winds up backpedaling one square.
Towards Slither.
Towards Slither.
Yeah.
They're so confused they go deeper into danger.
Yeah, I'll be Pac-Man's the rest of the units.
All done?
Yes.
Okay. Your group that has moved away is going to have to make a morale check.
Alright. Do we get... Do I use any kind of mod on it? Or is it
Your
just-
whiz mod.
My whiz mod. Plus 0, so...
2.
All right.
That group is shaken.
Alright.
They should have had a bonus. They're moving closer to the mobile theme park.
Telemon.
It was like a bone... like Ferris wheel go.
Bone roller coaster.
Telemon
Boner coaster.
takes stock of his situation and drops his scimitars to the ground and lifts his hands up and goes, I got nothing. Mercy. Can we parlay? Can we have a conversation of some kind?
I reach forward and
I'm a prisoner of war here. Oh, hello, yes.
grab him by the collar
Hi.
and hold a dagger to his throat.
I'll stop talking now.
I'm assuming no one else is around.
I'm there.
Slither lurches forward.
That's true.
I'm right there too.
Yeah.
So
Eats all of us.
Slither has like too many turtle legs kind of supporting it, but it actually has like this grisly, massive pair of giant skeleton forearms in the front, and it actually like Smashes one of the hands down on that troop there.
This one here?
Yes.
Okay.
Does a 30 hit?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
I
that
don't think
hits.
you have to worry about your regroup next turn.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
That one's actually the only one.
Successfully
This is the
regrouped
group
by
that's
having the parted off removed.
and this is also the only group
That counts
that's
as
been
regrouping?
taking damage right
Yeah.
now. So
Well, they take 28 more points of damage.
yeah, they are crushed mightily. Dead.
Both of the beasts are dead, so that's gone.
Does he need to roll morale?
Who does?
Myself, because my
Yeah. You lost a group.
my
Oh, yes,
my
yes.
unit, no,
Yeah, your group will have
Do I
to.
have to do roll a morale for each?
Yes.
Blue is 3 and black is 1. An 8 and a 9.
That is failures across the board.
Yeah.
Are either of those groups already shaken?
No,
Okay, then they are shaken.
they are shaken.
Next time they'll be stirred. Sorry, everyone. FOXHOUND is canceled.
We'll leave now.
Marcus.
Marcus doesn't give a shit about whatever he's about to do. He's gonna try and stab what's his face in the back while he's defenseless and not
And
looking.
being held by
Okay.
his collar.
Yeah, with a dagger to his throat.
Yeah.
And when
Do I get any sort
Oh,
of advantage
he gets
on
stabbed through
this?
his
You'll have
chest.
literal
and
advantage.
they just said with the
His
force of him
advantage.
coming forward, like sends the
Alright.
dagger
Just
through his throat.
eviscerates him.
Watch the snake eyes.
And extra
That's if
attack.
he attacks. That's actually if he hits.
Yeah.
Might need the help.
14.
14 to
Oh,
hit.
actually, I'm sorry, 16. 16 was the first attack, because I have extra attack.
That will hit.
Okay. And another crit!
Wait, you like.
You just use him as a pinata.
I don't know.
So what are you doing when the first attack connects?
Well, how is he
I imagine
attacking?
you're gonna be a little. Well, it
How
sounds
is
like
he
a
attacking?
slash of some
Well, I
kind.
mean, if I'm directly...
Because I've got him like this
Yeah.
in front of
Based
me.
on how we're positioned, if I'm to like your side, I'm just gonna take this thing like thrust, like so that even if it went all the way through him, like
Okay.
Zathis would not be
Oh,
harmed.
Okay,
by
all right, all right.
I'm just gonna keep
Yeah,
holding
let's
it.
do this.
Okay, so your first one, let's say,
Yeah, we're
unless
not
you
the good
deal
guys.
unless you deal lethal damage now, which I don't think you're gonna do.
On the first hit.
On the first one, let's say it
But
goes
he
through his
has.
thigh.
Okay. Okay.
So Telon is like, oh.
Let's see. 6 plus 14. Wait. Yes, 10 damage.
Okay. So you rend a great wound in one of his legs. There's
Alright.
blood gushing out of it.
That's right. And this one is it's got 6 too. Okay. 9, 13, 16, 22 damage.
Describe for us how you end the life of the
Alright, well after I
captain
slice
of the
him in the
guard.
thigh, then I pull back and do one more final stab and just goes right through his neck.
Isn't that where his hand is?
No, it's on his
I've got his shirt.
Okay,
collar,
okay.
you know,
Alright,
whatever,
alright.
or
You're
whatever
holding
it is.
it, you're holding it, and then like a blade goes right by your hand.
Alright.
Shaves your knuckle hair
Well, a
off.
fountain of blood covers you. You're literally just tinted red at this point.
I let it go of his, I guess, just his torso at this point, or whatever, and I spit on his head.
Which part of it? No.
I'm sure that.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
yes. Well, I don't know.
Alright.
Yeah.
Well, you get a bunch of blood in his mouth when you open your mouth.
I spit that out too. I continue to spit. Just spit all over.
4 round spit.
Roll for spitting, please.
I spit until I'm dehydrated,
If you roll
You
a
take
1,
level
you
of
choke
exhaustion.
on your own spittle.
and I go, and I say, "That's what dirty half elves get." And I kind of look over my shoulder
He's
towards
dead.
Marvin,
This guy out of here.
but he doesn't notice because he's way over
Yeah, I'm way over there fighting.
there.
Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. God, I am rolling terrible. 7.
Okay.
Do I get to make perception?
Sure.
Damn it, that's not good.
Gimme. 10.
Telon is a full elf.
Oh. He's a full elf.
Question marks.
That's right.
It's
Whatever.
only particularly noticeable because full elves are like 7 feet tall. which is not something that comes
That's
up all
short.
that
He's
often.
just really tall.
I would know that though.
Sure,
I mean,
yes.
To me.
Yeah.
And
But it's difficult to tell how tall he is decapitated.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you don't have like a measuring
Did you
stick
say
in your
he's a head
pocket.
shorter
I like to
than
move-
7
That's
feet?
exactly right. Yes.
I'm gonna move my troops back here and rendezvous with Antoria here and say, don't respond, of course, until your turn. But how do you suppose we tackle what's left of this battle besides that giant over there?
Barrett, what are you up to?
Yeah. I'm all.
Go take it.
Fly!
Yeah. I jump into the air. Can I fly? No. Oh, that was the one time.
You can try, but you'll die.
If I will it hard enough.
You'll die. You jump high enough that you take lethal fall.